wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. 'Cause I need you.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Wednesday Night FIFA. And I have decided to return to FIFA 98 Road to World Cup. Why? Well, the World Cup is literally around the corner. Like, we're just about 1 month away from football's greatest international spectacle. Possibly one of the greatest competitions in sport. Possibly the greatest competition in sport. End of discussion. And who am I going to play as? Well, if you remember last time when the World Cup came around in 2022, I did a full playthrough of the World Cup, winning it as England. Now I'm going to play as one of the co-hosts, the USA. Now, let's have a look at USA's record in the World Cup. So, did you know that the USA have actually finished third in the World Cup? When did they do this? All the way back at the very first World Cup in 1930. Now keep in mind, there was only 12 teams in that World Cup as opposed to the now 48. 48, it just seems excessive to me. Anyway, so all the way back in 1930, they finished third, you know. They got through their group, playing 2 matches. They ended up qualifying for the semi-finals because it was only 3 teams in each group, 4 groups, 12 teams. Top team qualifies for the semi-final, and they ended up getting knocked out. Yeah, so good. Well done you in 1930. They hosted the World Cup in 1994, where they actually got to the round of 16. So, you know, well done there. And the furthest that they've ever got in the World Cup since then was in 2002, where it was held in Japan and South Korea, where they surprised the world and got to the quarterfinals. Well done you. Ever since then, well, even in the interim, they've only ever really got group stage, round of 16, normally getting knocked out round of 16. But how will the USA do in the upcoming World Cup, being co-hosted in North America between the USA, Mexico and Canada? Well, we shall find out in due time, but until then, let's actually have a look at the USA team in 98. Right, so this is the team that went to the World Cup in 1998. You had Casey Keller in goal. I remember him at the time. He was playing for Leicester. A Goose, Lalas, Pope. I think is that Eddie Pope, maybe. Balboa, no relation to Rocky. Claudio Reyna, who ended up having a decent career, if I remember correctly. Actually, he played for Rangers at one point. Dooley, Ramos, Harks, Wijnaldum, Lassiter, and they also had Stewart, Jones, Brad Friedel, Preki, Sorba, Hayduk or Heshduk, I don't know, Dodd, Wagner, Mason, and that's about it. But yeah, so this team ended up getting knocked out at the group stage in 1998. So as opposed to doing what I did before, whilst I was playing as England, you know, where I did the full campaign with qualifying and then we did the group stage, the qualifying phase for the USA, it's long. There's like several stages you gotta go through. So as opposed to that, I decided, you know what, let's just get straight into the groups and take it from there. So let's have a look now at what you know, who's in my group. Alrighty then, so this is the group. I have Italy, Mexico and Peru. Not so much a group of death, but it is still tricky. Italy, who have failed to qualify for their now third World Cup in a row. Sorry Italian fans, I just have to bring that up. You know, they're going to be one of the teams I'm going to be facing. Mexico normally gets to roughly round of 16, quarterfinals-ish. Who knows where they're going to get to in this World Cup. Now it's up to, 48 teams. And then finally Peru. My knowledge of Peruvian international football is very, very sketchy. Anyway, let's have a look at how my fixtures are going to pan out. So if you remember with my England full World Cup playthrough on FIFA 98, I did the whole shebang, the qualifying rounds, the group stages, the knockouts, then the final. So this time, as opposed to recording multiple matches in one video, as I did with that, because the qualifying campaign was included, I am now only going to do basically one match at a time. And we're going to kick things off against Peru. And then I will be going up against Italy, and then finally Mexico. So, without further ado, let's play some football. Right, so if you remember correctly, last time around I was doing commentary, like as if this was being broadcast like on the BBC or ITV or anything else. That is out the window. This is all business, you know, like I did when I was Germany for Euro 2000, you know, that playthrough. Right, here we go, kicking off the World Cup now. Okay, USA, let's show what we got. Good acceleration, pushing through, single-handedly going for it. Have a shot. Ooh, good save by the keeper. You know what? That was good. Right, I have to try a little harder. Ooh. Oh. Is he almost through? Almost there. Shoot. Oh, another good save by the keeps. Ooh, tight angle. You know. Get back into position. No holes. Etc. And I still maintain that during my my playthrough as England. Oh my, where you go? Oh, he's almost through. I say nice and easy, Keller, nice and easy. But yeah, with my playthrough as England, if you remember correctly, when I was in the semi-final, I got through to face Armenia. Yes! Come on. Good start. Yeah, I got through to face Armenia. And were actually one of the harder teams that I faced in the entire tournament. Like, you know, I went through the entire qualifying campaign, did everything I needed to do, etc. And then next thing you know, like, I go up against Armenia. Little Armenia. And he took me to the limit. Straight in keeps. You know, I think it was 3-2. I think it was 3-2, something like that. It was crazy. Good recovery. Oh, where are you going with that? Accidentally pushed the button. But yeah, that was a crazy semi-final. Still one of my favourites, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I know that wasn't officially part of, like, oh my. I know that wasn't officially part of Wednesday Night FIFA, because that was done, I think, was it around the time that I conceived the idea, or during? I can't remember. Anyway, but it's like, in terms of football matches that I've done on the channel so far, I think that is my favourite. Oh, almost got it through the middle, over the top. Shoot! Still only 1-0. Not. What kind of kick was that? God, that was awful. But it's nice to actually. Oh, come on! But it's nice to actually play these as opposed to do what I normally do on Wednesday night FIFA. You know, with the full seasons as Arsenal, Palace, and Derby. You know, where I let the computer do it itself. You know, and I just select the team, see how well they do, etc., etc. And two successes so far. You know, won the Premier League as Arsenal, survived relegation. Oh my! First time. You know, survived relegation as Crystal Palace, but sadly got relegated as Derby. You know, so now my upcoming season is a bit more fruitful, shall we say? And yeah, you know, you've seen that it's going to be on FIFA 2007, and I'm going to be Reading, which is good. Shoot! Oh man! Got to take these chances. Got to bury the son of a gun. And yes, he is very clippy at the moment. You know what I mean? Got to take those chances. Got to do better. Is the ref just going to blow straight away, or am I going to get one last shot? One last opportunity. Looks like. Oh my God! Oh. Like, I know USA shooting isn't exactly brilliant, but still, come on. Oh, lordy. FYI, if I get knocked out, there's no chance of seeing any other match. Right, cool. Half time. Let's get straight into the second half. No BS in the middle. Right, yeah, starting to make a sub. You know, just bringing on one player, because I was having a look and I was like, one of them looks knackered. Oh my! No! Oh man, if that would have gone in. Okay. Keepers. Oh, what was you thinking? What was you thinking? Cheeky throw in. But yeah, I saw that player was knackered and I was like, you know what, let's keep him a bit fresh, let's not overdo it. Tackling has been very off, to be quite frank. Big kick. Hard to tell from the angle though, he did look a bit offside. But I'm not complaining, that's a goal for me. Right, let's rock. Excellent interception. Through on goal. Oh! Ow. Hit my knuckle on my table. I wonder how USA are going to do in, this World Cup. I mean, part of me wants them to do well because my boy Chris Richards, plays for Crystal Palace, is, part of the USA national team. Oof. And, I only want good things for Chris Richards. Why? Because he plays for my team at the end of the day. Nicely done. Take it through. Oh, what's going on? nicely done. But yeah, I mean, out of the three hosts, I can't remember who USA, Mexico, and Canada have got in their groups, but I think, in theory, all those teams should make it to knockouts. They should, in theory. But the bigger question is, what kind of upsets are we going to be looking at? Who's going to qualify for, into the keeper? Don't know why the keeper didn't respond. But yeah, which giant team is going to get knocked out in the groups? I thought he would have passed it. Oh, he lost possession. Trying something a bit different. Nicely. Squeeze it through, pal. Go on. Oof. But yeah, which big teams are going to get knocked out, nice and early? Because I forget which World Cup it was, or which European Championships, or there was one recently where, I think it was Argentina, Portugal. I think it was 2018 actually, where Argentina, Portugal, and someone else had got knocked out in the round of 16, and I was just sitting there and I was like, this is one of the best things I think I've ever seen. Are we going to see something similar to Germany, Brazil in 2014, where Germany absolutely decimated the Brazilians 7-1? Oh my, good block. Bit of chaos going on, Are we going to see something like that? That's what I look forward to with the World Cup, Is Messi going to be able to add another World Cup onto his CV just before he retires? Guess we're going to have to wait and see, find out. And that's it. Awesome stuff. I mean, when you look at that Italian team, that is a special, special team. Peruzzi, Vieri, Ravanelli, Inzaghi, Baggio, Delivio, Costacurta, Nesta. Oof, jeez Louise. I mean, Italy are a powerhouse team when it comes to this. They're a big, proud footballing nation, etc. They run through. Damn! They've won the World Cup 4 times. Right, proud footballing nation. So for them to not qualify, a lot of people have said, it's a shame. It's like a crime. Nicely done! Bullet shot. It's an absolute shame that Italy haven't qualified for this World Cup. There was something that someone suggested, which I'm totally against. So the idea was that if you've won the World Cup previously, right, you automatically qualify. And I'm like, well, no, because then that defeats the point of qualification, right? And then, this is no disrespect to it's no disrespect to Uruguay, but Uruguay have won the World Cup twice, and that was in 1930 and 1950, if I'm not mistaken. Respect to those Uruguayan teams, and Uruguay are a good, team. They're a good team. but to have them automatically qualified purely because they won the World Cup, decades ago, defeats the point. And plus, whoop, absolutely spoon that, and keep in mind, South America, which I think is CONMEBOL, they only really have 9 countries for their qualifying campaign. 9 or 10, it's something like that. And it's like, if you think about it, Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, they've all won the World Cup. Italy really going for it. They're giving me a good run. Oh my. 3 of those nations, 3 out of the 10, 9-10 have won the World Cup. So if they are allowed automatic qualification, then that only reduces it to 6. Okay, it gives greater opportunity to Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, Colombia. If I've missed anyone, I do apologise, And the same applies to, like, Europe, to European nations, because, let's be honest here, the only continents to have won the World Cup is Europe and South America. Ooh. And across Europe, you've had Italy, France, Spain, Germany, England. That's five of your powerhouse. Oh, hold on. Italy, France, Spain. Damn. He went down like a bullet. Yeah, Italy, France, Spain, Germany, England. It's like 5 or 6 European. Well, that was dumb. 5 or 6 European nations who have won the World Cup. All powerhouse nations of Europe when it comes to football, right? So, if, again, take them out, then yes, okay, it allows greater opportunity for teams like Iceland or Faroe Islands or whatever. But, isn't that why we extended it to 48 from 32? Give other teams the opportunity to qualify for the World Cup. We're looking at it from a sporting point of view, but we all know that this is generated by finances. This extension of the World Cup is all generated by money, etc., etc. So taking those countries out of the equation, to me, just makes no sense. Oof. Thank God it's half time, because Italy have given me a good run for my money. Right, I've opted for 2 substitutions. A couple of players fatigued. So just thought, yep, do what I did last time, keep them nice and fresh. But yeah, so back to my... don't know why I did that. Oh, held the wrong button. I wanted to hold sprint. Anyway, so point is, if you take out... straight to the keeps. You take out particular nations from the qualifying campaign, especially within South America, then, okay, yes, it allows for a greater opportunity for other nations to qualify, but then it doesn't really add much or anything else. It seems utterly pointless to do that. I disagree with that idea altogether. Oh. And I can't even remember who suggested it. I think it was Rory Jennings on TalkSport. Ooh. Nice. Yours, keeper. Definitely a tough match. But I expect nothing less from the Italians. Who's got the ball? Oh, is he through? Ref, come on! That surely was offside. Get out the way. Oh! So a little cheeky passing game there. It's great back and forth. Thoroughly enjoying this. Have a shot. Yes! Come on! Another triangle goal. Gotta love those. Oh my. Errant back pass. But yeah. I mean, qualifying because you're the host, it's perfectly fine. Having you qualify because you're the defending get it. Having you qualify because you're the defending champions, I'm also fine with. You know, and that used to be the case when I was growing up watching international football. If you were the defending champions of, say, like European Championships or the World Cup, you'd automatically qualify. You know, because it's seen as you have the right to defend your championship, you know, to defend the trophy that you won. And, you know, they changed that. I can't even remember when they changed that. I don't even know, to be quite frank. But, you know, they changed it, so now the defending champions have to qualify. Okay, no issue. It's seen as, okay, you want the right to defend it, and then you got to earn it. I sort of disagree with that, but then at the same time, it's like, all right, fine. You know, that's go on. Oof. That's what needs to be done, and that's what needs to be done. If those are the rules, you know. But maybe it was changed after Greece won the European Championships in 2004. Nice and deep, straight into an open goal. I think that's like one of the very few set-piece goals I've scored. Like ever. After a strong first half, we've just crushed them. Oop. Go for a cheeky one. I mean, if any Italian fans are watching this, I'm sorry. There we go. 2-2, and we've qualified for the knockouts. Yes. Alrighty then, final group match. As you saw with the starting lineups, a whole host of changes. You know, like I said, just gonna mess around, have a bit of fun. If I get a win, awesome. If I get a draw, fair enough. If I lose, meh. You know, it's a bit of a nothing match at this point. You know, but still, gonna give it our all. See what I can get out of it. Let's go starting off nice and hot. Ooh, nicely done. Oh, shoot. was hoping that he would cross it in, but obviously not. Damn, just give the ball away. See, this is why it's fun sometimes to players, teams that are, not top bins when it comes to these games, because it's a bit more fun, accuracy's off, everything like that, makes it a bit more exciting. Big kick there. But yeah, it just makes it a bit more exciting. I'm just wondering what kind of reception. Nicely done. I'm just wondering what kind of reception USA are going to get at this World Cup, especially with how, things are currently going. Because as I record this, there's been talks about a couple of countries pulling out. Pulling out of the World Cup and everything like that. And then there's other thing, there was that, that Pride match? I think it was between Egypt and Iran. Ooh. Oh my goodness, Friedel. Don't look like Brad Friedel. Brad Friedel was bald. Oh my god, let that in so loosely. It was a good ball. Doing that. But yeah, you got that Pride match in Seattle between, I think it's Egypt and Iran. Oh my god, what the hell was that pass? And I swear I was aiming backwards. Can't seem to get the ball anywhere near. Oof, off the keeps. That's another gun in. Considered our first goal to then, retake the lead. But yeah, you got that Pride match between Egypt and Iran. And holy hell, if that goes ahead as planned, it's going to be a very, very interesting day, And plus, with all of the kickoff times and the amount of matches in one day, it's some days are going to have 4 or 5 matches. I'm that's just crazy. Everybody's oh yeah, but the more football the better. It's dude, with all of the exposure that we get to football as it is, it's 4 or 5 World Cup matches. And honestly, here in England, right, unless you are from, say, New Zealand, Uzbekistan, Jordan, Iran, and a few others, right? How many people are actually going to be up at, say, 2 a.m. to watch Uzbekistan versus whoever? It's it's, like I said, unless, you are, unless you live in that country, or unless, you're an immigrant or what have you that have come to watch it in, say, England or wherever, then, oh my god, this is why, again, this is why I disagree with the idea of having 48 teams. I get it, you want more matches, you want more whatever, but at the same time, it's just too much, But, you never know, you might get something wild, what have you, to happen. Oof! Nearly megged him, not once, but twice. Right, let's see if I can do this again. Nicely done. Nope. Couldn't get a good set piece in. Shoot! Oh, goodness me. Oh. Oh, that excitement. Oh man, if only. You know what I mean? Great. Alright, end of the first half, 2-1 up, a little bit crazy at times, but it's all fun and games, isn't it? only making the one sub in this half, and it's Balboa's going off. Now I'm bringing on a goose. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the World Cup, always am. You know, I think personally, it's like I've talked to my brother about this on multiple occasions, but I genuinely believe that the last great World Cup, or the last good World Cup for me anyway, was nicely done. Oof! Nicely done, son. The last good World Cup for me was 2006. 2018 was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, England got to the semi-finals. Argentina and Portugal got knocked out early. But, I don't know, there was just something about it that just didn't really click with me. I don't know. Wasn't a big fan of a Winter World Cup in 2022, the Qatar one. So, quite thankful that it's in, you know, back in the summer for USA, Mexico, and Canada. Oof. You know, I'm thankful that it's back in the summer. Because, you know, that to me is when the World Cup is held. It'd be like, shoot, nicely done, hat-trick. It would be like taking the Super Bowl and moving it from, when is it normally played? It's like February or something, isn't it? You know, and then changing it and then putting it in, I don't know, like June or July or whatever. Although they probably would change it to July and have it more around Independence Day and everything like that. So, I mean, they could do that. But point is like, you know, you change something that has been firmly rooted in fans' minds, you know, for quite some time. And, yeah, you know, you then go ahead and put it in a different time of the year. I get it now because Qatar held the World Cup and Qatar hasn't exactly got, you know, best weather in the summer period and what have you, because it gets up to like over 50 degrees Celsius, you know, during that period of the year. And so, you know, you've got to make the relevant calendar changes, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I hit the shoot button there, but, you know, gets it down there. Oh, could have got that through. That would have been good. That's yours. Well, you want to pick that up? There you go, lad. It's not that hard thing, is it? But yeah, was not a fan of the Winter World Cup. Especially the fact that it interrupted the Premier League for, like, a period of time as well. Oh my days! That was awful. You know, because I think, like, yeah, the Premier League, like, had to take a big old break during that period of time as well, because most of the star players for, you know, a fair few teams had to disappear for the World Cup. Stewart is on fire. 4 goals. He's got it all together. Like I said, I just want to have a bit of fun in this match. Didn't think it would come down to this, especially seeing as Mexico scored a very, very cheeky opening goal. Well, not opening goal, equaliser. Oh my! I mean, that looked dangerous, didn't it? Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. Pop culture references. It's just sometimes in my brain, as soon as I say something and it reminds me of something else, next thing you know, it comes out. You know? Go on, lad. Ah! That might be it. Last chance of the match. that is indeed it. That was the last chance, goal kick. We qualified, max points, grand total of 12 goals. Conceded 1. Nice. Right, round of 16 is about to get up and running. I know who I'm going to be facing in the next round if I make it past Ghana. Ghana, one of 2 teams from what I remember, left in the World Cup. Them and South Africa. You know, gotta fancy our chances here. So, let's go for it. Just trying to cheeky run there. Only conceded 1 goal so far. God, you've got speed. Goodness me, that was something else. Keep it in, keep it in. Just couldn't keep it in. But yeah, only conceded 1 goal so far, so I'm quite pleased with that. Oh my God. What just happened? I've seen some gaffes in my life when it comes to football, and I know this is a game, but oh my God. Right, no remorse. Just destroyed him. Just trying the classic run through. I mean, it's no disrespect to Ghana, you know, they are a good team. You know, won the African Cup of Nations a couple of times, I think. You know, good team and all that stuff. Put it through the middle. Shoot! Nice. Right, get through. Shoot! Yes! What a bullet! Got a bullet with your name on it. But yeah, you know, Ghana, good team and all. There's always this question, when will an African team win the World Cup? It's a very good question. Very, very good question. When is an African team going to win it? I'm not going to place any predictions out there. I'm not going to say any countries that I may favour to pull it off. And I know everyone at the last World Cup, you know, fell in love with Morocco. With what the hell was that? You know, fell in love with Morocco because they got to like the semi-finals. Now they're like social media darlings. You know, you got to thank players like Hakimi for this. You know, not saying that he's a bad player or anything, but it's the same when you know, when the world fell in love with Egypt as well, because you know Mo Salah. You know, everybody seems to think that 1 player or 2 players if you're Norway. Oh my God! You know, 2 players if you're Norway because they got like Odegaard and, you know, Erling Haaland. That they should, by right of having those 2 Premier League players, qualify for the World Cup or even do well in the World Cup. Look, we all know football is a team game. And you can't exactly expect 1 player to change all of your fortunes for you. Shoot! So keep up. But yeah, so when is an African team going to win the World Cup? Don't know. Can't tell you. But, you know, my point stands that, you know, they're getting closer and closer. Not saying that they'll never do it. But we need to, like, you know, be realistic with expectations here. What kind of goal kick was that? It was terrible. Come on, get the ball back. Clever, clever. Go on, lad. Run with it. Is anybody there to support? Not closing down. Should have closed me down instead of backing off. It's defending 101. Close down. But could be go. Ooh. Screw it. Oof. Decided to be a bit cheeky there. God, what an embarrassing goal to concede. Oh well. It is what it is, isn't it? There we go. Half time has arrived. Nicely done, lads. Nicely done. Making one change. Ramos coming off. It's going to be, I think it was Sorba. Now I'm bringing on. Oh my. Oh my. Nicely done. Got hold of that. Just avoided tragedy. Get the ball. Nicely done. Go on. Run with it. Place it over. Hoping for a bit of a higher shot. That is what it is. You know, I was hoping he would like launch it more into the middle, but apparently not. It's good half so halfway there. Maybe a bit too much. I have no idea what happened there. But still, like I said, we're halfway there. I mean, we're doing alright, right? You know, expected this to be difficult. Chase it, chase it. Knock it down. Over the top, nice. Oh, we got that. Oh my. Ah. Pick it up. You got it, lad. I mean, I wanted to shoot earlier, but, you know, still got it in, so no real complaints. So, god damn. It's like I wanted to walk it into the net. And it looks like Ghana are going to be making a change. Taking off Amenkwa. And on comes, the name pops up, Quarantine. Make it 4. Yes! Job's done. Alright, let's go for it. Oh. Pick it up. Do not let that run through your legs again. Interesting throwing style. Now went like really far, deceptively far. Good save. Thought I could try something that I used to do years ago. Try and time the tackle correctly. Oh! To be able to gain in possession of the ball without getting sent off by tackling the goalkeeper. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright? Right. Like I said, the job is done. Going through. Unless... turn it. Center it. Nice! Was a bit of toying, bit of toying with them, but let's just hold on to the ball, try not to lose it anytime soon. Oh! Juicy. But that was an offside position. That was. But it doesn't matter. Don't matter. Through to the next round. Alright, here we go, going up against Greece this time. And you know what? I was having to think to myself, who'd I rather face in the, semi-final? Papua New Guinea or, who is it? Norway. And you know what? I'd rather Papua New Guinea, because then it's like shades of what happened when I was England and I got Armenia. Because that was just weird, wonderful, and random and everything like that. Go on. Nicely done. That was weird, wonderful, and random and everything like that. So, kind of hope for that. I really do. Because then, like I said, it's kind of like why you watch football in the World Cup is for moments like that, scrappy little team, underdog team, getting far in a competition. It's like last season with Port Vale getting to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Couldn't they have surprised Chelsea? Yeah, it's all of... My goodness, come out, keeper, come out! Last ditch attempt. But yeah, seeing Port Vale get to shoot. Nice. Port Vale get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And at the moment we've still got Southampton in the FA Cup. Well, as I record this, Southampton are in the FA Cup semi-finals. Who else? I mean, I was reminded as well recently, there was something that popped up about scrappy underdog teams and what have you. And one of them was Chesterfield. And I completely forgot about this, but when Chesterfield got to the League Cup semi-finals, I think it was, or they got to the final, it was one of those two. And yeah, it was just unbelievable at that time. And then you think about like a real kind of like story. Bradford City getting to the League Cup final to only, get smashed up by Swansea City. I think that was in 2012 or 13, one of the two. But yeah, scrappy underdog stories. And then, obviously I hold this one very near and dear to my heart. I was there, etc., etc. Palace getting to the FA Cup final and beating Manchester City. Underdog story. It's wonderful. And that's what you like to see. Even with what I was saying about Morocco in the last episode getting to the World Cup semi-finals. Greece going on to win Euro 2004. These are the kinds of stories that we love football for. Damn, that was a tackle. That's why we watch football, because we love these stories. Leicester winning the Premier League. Damn. Oof. Is that a corner or a goal kick? Goal kick. We can have like big team stories. City winning the treble, the domestic treble, Man United winning the treble, Arsenal, going invincible, City getting 100 points, winning the Premier League 4 times in a row, sheer dominance. Messi at Barcelona as well. The level of dominance that they had there. Real Madrid winning Champions League 3 times in a row. All of these kinds of big team stories. We all love them as well. But nothing beats a good underdog story. Nothing. Well, at least you came out for that one, Keller, as opposed to some of the other gaffes that you've made. Go on, have a shot. Ooh. I love how that kind of like went into slow motion. It just added extra anticipation for me. It was like, will it, won't it, will it, won't it? Oofed. Oh, no, wasn't in an offside position. Near post. The keeper should be better than that. Bang your head, keeps. Is that going to be it? No. Getting a few extra seconds. Go on, ref, blow the whistle, will you? Shoot! That was awful. I've just delayed the inevitable half-time whistle. There we go. 1 foot in the door. Just got to survive the second half. Right, couple of substitutions. I've got Dooley coming off and it's Sorba, and then I think, excuse me, other one was Lalas is coming on for someone else. I can't remember who, but it'll pop up in just a second. So yeah, it's Lalas. Who's the other one? Hey Duck. There we go. Hedge Duck? I don't know. I'm just calling him Hey Duck. It just seems to work. You, pal, need to get back in position. Oof. Like I say, we're 1 foot in the door, as long as don't completely shit the bed. Let's do some cheeky passing game football. Oh my! Risky business. I mean, my passing game for something like that was much better against Ghana than it was there. Take the ball. Hit the right button. Why not? Gotta laugh sometimes. They're your own gaffes. Let's try it. Ooh, poor timing. Right. Ooh. Lee's Keller picking that one up. Hasn't completely lost his mind. Oof it. Cross it first time. Cross it. Was that offside? That was. So there we go. Times where I thought I was offside didn't count. But that one, yeah. It's going to go for, try and go for like a power shot or something. Here. There we go. Shoot. Good save, goalkeeper. Well done, you. Means smart. Don't know why my players backed off. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, as time runs out at the moment, safe to say I'm going through to the semi-finals, which is great. Do I want to add one more on? I mean, I'd love to, but at the moment it's like shooting's a bit off. It's just a bit stubborn at the moment. Right, get it back up there. Boom. Oh, could this be the one? Oh! See if I can get one more. Good pass. Oh, good cross. Oh. If only he was in the right position. Shoot. Straight keeps. It's twice I've done that. Last minute substitution from Greece, and from what looked like offside, obviously couldn't see it. It was fair enough. Keller collects it nice and easy. Oops it, job's done, going through. Or shall I say we are through. Alrighty then, semi-finals, here we go, against the mighty Papua New Guinea. Never thought I'd say that about World Cup semi-final ever in my life. But hey, here we are, this is where we're at. So, are we going to be able to make it? Are we going to be shocked and get knocked out? Let's find out, let's go for it. Right. Gotta keep focus. Shoot. Straight in. First one. Loving the bowl haircut look from Dooley though. Makes me think of terrible early 90s haircuts. Oh, Lord. Haircuts in the 90s at times was just terrible. Just terrible. Have a shot, go on. Oh, what the hell? Cheeky shit. Keeper did nothing. This is going to be a horrible trouncing beatdown at this rate. Got it, shipped it, keeper out of position, didn't do nothing. And the thing is, the players aren't even in position for kickoff, you know? Have a shot, got it. I was hoping for a bit more of a bullet, but, you know, can't have it all, can you? Oh well. Not the best kick by the keeper. Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be a horrible, horrible beatdown. Now I just feel sorry for him. I really do. Right, come on then. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Ooh, longest. I was going to say, longest, you know, moment of possession that they had. For wow. Now, regardless of difficulty, like players are all over the place. So look at that. Look how open that is. Oof. And still, players aren't ready for kickoff. You know, you've only done this 5 times already. No one's closing. Oh my. Oh! I actually thought that had gone in. I genuinely thought that went in. Their players' awareness is absolutely shocking. Center out. Shoot. Wow. Just wow. I'm not even sure I should do commentary for this. Is he keeping it in? Nope, ran it off a little bit. That's fine. A little bit of a breather for you. 8 shots. Wow, 5 gone in. Let's give you a slight breather. Go high. And oof. Oof! Post saved you there. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. As long as they've gone without conceding yet. Disappointed in myself. A little bit. It's harsh, I know, but still. Ooh. Wide of the post. Meh. And plus, at the moment, it's just all focus on getting the win. Shoot. I really should have a look at the stats. See who's top scorer and everything like that. 6-0, not even half time. Reminds me of City versus Watford. I know it was only like 1-0 at half time, but still, the 6-0 beatdown. Loved it. Not gonna lie, I really did. There we go. Oh, and there goes the half. Alright then. Fair enough. 6 goals. I think it's safe to say we're in the final. Alright, so substitution. Jones, I've decided to rest. And now it is Stewart, who I decided to bring on. Right. Oh, just outside the post. I mean, I know it's been a horrible, horrible beatdown that I've given him. So now I'm just like, you know what, I might take it easy on you. Just try and do like a cheeky passing game for as long as humanly possible, but you know, stuff like that isn't exactly going to make it happen now, is it? Pass it back. Certainly not like that. Yes, pass it straight to them when I want to do a cheeky passing, like I did against Ghana. Could have got there sooner and I would have been good. Running through. Triangle. Straight through it. What? I mean, like, I want to see this again. Let's have a look. It's either went over him or like the ball just for a brief moment in time just fused with his skull. It looks like Niakuam is coming off for Furigi. Alrighty then. I mean, I have no idea about Papua New Guinea football at all. You know, if anybody wants to drop some knowledge, feel free. Feel free. You know what? Have a shot. No, it's just awful. It's right over the top. Ten shots on target. Poor Papua New Guinea. You were so incredibly plucky until, you know, came up against me. It is what it is. Right. Fuck it. Oof. First time I think I've swore in this entire playthrough. You know, I just felt like going for a pop shot. That was just a terrible goal kick. But hey, we got possession. Launch it. Good old long throw tactic. Shoot. Oof. Well, safe to say, you know, we've been dominating the game. Anybody who says otherwise is just crazy. Crazy. I did press shoot twice, so I don't know what happened there. Oh. I think that would be classed as their first attempt, you know? Have a shot. 8. Can I make it 9? Let's go for it. Let's go for 9. Bing, bang, run it through the middle. There's the 9. Well, at least they're ready for kickoff as opposed to still running over. Small victory, I guess. They had a shot. I think that would be classed as an attempt. Oh, this would be classed as a second attempt, I think. Can't wait to see the stats. Send it off. Have a shot. If that would have gone in, then Lord save me. There we go. World Cup final. Here we go, World Cup final time. Gonna have to be on top of my game to be able to beat Colombia. Oof. Plus, as you saw, like, you know, a couple of, well, one name stuck out for me anyway when it came to this Colombian team, and that's Asprilla, Faustino Asprilla. What a player he was for Newcastle. Cold hero. Right, let's go, World Cup final. Gonna have to be on top of my game here in this match. You know, can't underestimate them, like, or anything like that. Gonna have to play a bit more, well, much better, tidier football than that. Great save by Cala. Both teams coming out with the blocks. This is what you want to see. You know, great interception. Damn. Great interception there, but they got a corner. Colombia definitely, like I said, coming out with the blocks here. You know, few errant passes from us. No, not good. Right. Nicely done, keeps. Who fits? We've got a match on our hands, boys and girls. Go on, chase it. Nicely done. Not being closed down. Good. Like I said, both teams going for it, but who's going to be the team to get the breakthrough? The pass like that, or that, certainly not going to be us. Oh, that's... No, come on, you can't give a yellow card for that. Right. Looks like good position as well. Straight out the goal. Probably say 25 odd yards out. Something cheeky. Yep, just clear the lines. Regain a bit of composure. Why not? Okay. We've got space to move with it. Go. Nice. Don't lose it. Ah! I thought I got hold of that. The thing is, I was hitting to like change the player, but it wasn't responding quick enough. Let's have a look. Oh, he just got a nip him right before I got there. Right, let's go. Let's go. I mean, we got this far. Okay, arguably we've had easier route. Keep hold of it. Shoot. No! Damn it! Hit the post. taking some dangerous challenges. Oh, good interception there. Boom. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. It's definitely a good game. Oh, he's running right through. Excellent, though. Come on. Nice. Ah. Shoot. No! No! Back it. No! Why did you do that? Oh, man. Oh, that's a good ball. Right, it's getting to the second half. Right, not making any changes, just getting straight into this. It's a good tackle. It's a good ball. Beat it to it. Oof it. It's simple for the keeper. Hey, don't waste time, clown. Right, if I can get a goal, I'd say I'm back in it. Oh, who the hell was that going to? Come on, get your passing right. Got a little bit down and dirty there. Oh, come on. This is what happens when you don't take the chances in the first half. Who's it? Who's going off? Cassiani. He's gone off. It's Perea. He's come back up. He's come on. Perfect time. Their passing game is second to none at the moment. Trying all the tricks. What the? That isn't a foul. It is what it is. It's a good position. Could go for top bins. Launch it. Let's go. Ah. Love doing this like nonsense. It's yours, keeper. Move it. Oh, come on, that's a foul. stupid trick. Beaten at the near post. That's what happens when it takes a step up in quality. I mean, lost it, but I'd like to get at least a goal. But for them, it seems to be a lot of right place, right time kind of stuff. And if they were to make it 4, I wouldn't be surprised, because at the moment there are some speedy, there are some speedy players there. Oh, come on! I don't think I've had a proper shot in the second half at all. Not looking to beat the man. Oh my! I mean, what way to troll me right there at the end, where it says, scrolling along the top, great performance, try again in 4 years. Thanks, game. Thanks. I appreciate that. But we did. We gave it our all, Got to the final. Met our match, and then some. It is what it is at the end of the day. But hey, would have been nice to have won it. Just wasn't meant to be. But until then, let's have a look at some stats, shall we? Right, so as we can see from here, I've got 4 players in the top 5 of goal scorers. Well, I did absolutely annihilate some teams, so it's not surprising, but Jones, Wijnaldum, Stewart and Dooley are in the top 5 with 10, 9, 6 and 3 goals, and then Estrada, who scored 2 in the World Cup final, made it up to 4th. Well done you, well done to my players for, getting into the position that they're in, so yeah. But that is the end of the dream, that is the end of this playthrough as the USA trying to win the World Cup on FIFA 98 Road to World Cup. Like I said, gave it our all. Just couldn't get the job done at the end of the day. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this, World Cup playthrough as the USA on FIFA 98 Road to World Cup. As always, if you like the video, give it a like, share the video as well, because the more shares, the more views, the more that the channel continues to grow, and the more that I get to do this for you. Subscribe to 1-1 Entertainment if this is your first time on the channel. Don't forget to check out all of the other content that's currently available, because you never know, there might be something that you like. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you are notified about any and all content that goes live onto the channel. Going to be taking a bit of a break with Wednesday night FIFA until the beginning of the next season, where I kickstart my mission to try and keep Reading in the Premier League on FIFA 2007. So yeah, join us for that. It'll be good fun. Take it easy, everyone, and I'll see you then for some more FIFA football action. Take it easy, everyone.